So the other day, I came across this reel on Instagram, which spoke about this guy called Mike Pecci. Okay, so Mike Pecci made this horror movie. It's called 12 km, if I'm not wrong. And the whole theory of that, so his whole marketing strategy was he made this insane horror movie, but he didn't release it. He his whole concept was that you have to DM me on Instagram and send me three horror movies that you like, and if he agrees with your choices, he will send you the link to watch his movie.
Oh, this is so interesting now.
Yeah, I know, right? So that's exactly what I did. So I sent him three horror movies that I like, and the dude actually sent me the link of his movie 12 km, and I think I'm gonna watch that now. My we are gonna watch that now. So yeah, I mean, my hopes are high. I hope the movie lives up to its hype. But that's very interesting. The whole strategy behind actually putting out that movie is insane.
It's a new way of marketing your movie. Like people is, you don't even have a trailer or nothing, but all you know is this story behind it, and a way to, like, number one, you're conversing with the director of the movie. So that is a that's more interesting than, even if you don't like the movie, at least you've, you've had a one-on-one with the director.
If you were to message this guy, what would be your top three horror movies?
The Shining. The Shining is always on the top of my list because that movie, like, the scenes may not scare you as much, but the background score, and there are certain scenes in that have references to certain things, and it's just very well made. So The Shining always on the top of my list. I can sit and watch that horror movie any time of the day, anytime, anytime, any day. And after The Shining, I think it would have to be Room 1408.
I know what you're talking about. That was one for the books, man.
It got me, like, it had such an appeal, like, visual appeal for me. And I remember seeing that movie when I was like, I think 13, 14 years old. I was just sitting in bed one day, scrolling through Star movies, and one day you find a gem and you're like, oh, locked in. And third movie, I guess, has to be, I don't know, The Exorcist. I I still like that movie. Like, even though the scenes are a little outdated now, like for that time it was too good. And if someone has to I think they are remaking The Exorcist now. They have remade it. It's about to release. Yeah, and the trailer looks really good. I hope it lives up to its hype as what it was in the old days. But yeah, The Exorcist for sure.
So the three movies that I sent this guy was the first one was The Haunting at Connecticut. That was an insane one. The second one was The Vatican Tapes. If you haven't seen that movie, I would highly recommend to watch that movie. That's a brilliant, especially the way it ended. Yeah, that movie is insane.
I just had goosebumps travel up me as soon as you said The Vatican tape. Brilliant movie.
And the third one is a relatively new movie. It's called The Empty Man. It is a brilliant movie. It's very well made, good storyline, not your typical cliche horror jump scares, right? It's insane. So yeah, those are the three movies that I sent this guy Mike Pecci, and he replied back with a link of his movie 12 km. So that's something that I'd like to check out.
I recently saw this movie, a horror movie that was, I think, directed or produced by Seth Rogen. It's called Cobweb.
Seth Rogen made a horror movie.
Seth Rogen made a horror movie, bro, and it's actually good. Like, it's something very different compared to the same old, like as you said, the same old jump scares and all. Like, it has a little bit of the old, but a little bit of the new, and the story completely not what you think it is. So yeah, that's another good movie to watch if you have the time. Watch it.